we're seeing is our general convenience and automotive retail theme will continue to work for Getty. We like convenience stores, we like car washes, auto service, and drive-through restaurants. These are large sectors across the U.S. They continue to be very fragmented. So we see more opportunity to continue to grow in our core markets at cap rates that work for Getty with tenants that we like and we want to continue to grow with.
Joining me today is Chris Constant, President and CEO of Getty Realty Corporation. So Chris, how would you describe the macro operating environment for Getty Realty today, and how are you positioned to react?
Yeah, I think for Getty's sale-leaseback platform, the macroeconomic environment continues to work. We've really demonstrated over the last several years that our business works in a very low-rate environment, and it also works in an environment of rising rates. If you look at our investment activity last year, we invested $326 million at roughly a 7.3% return. Our investment activity year to date is nearly $50 million at a 7.7% return. So as you see cap rates continue to increase, what works for Getty is that we're continuing to buy the same types of assets with tenants that we know. We're continuing to move cap rates higher because our costs have moved. What that means is by setting conservative rents is we're essentially advancing less for each property that we're acquiring. So we think that's a pretty conservative approach. And it continues to work for our tenants who have healthy businesses, who are growing, looking to consolidate their fragmented industries. So as we look out, what we're seeing is our general convenience and automotive retail theme will continue to work for Getty. We like convenience stores, we like car washes, auto service, and drive-through restaurants. These are large sectors across the U.S. They continue to be very fragmented. So we see more opportunity to continue to grow in our core markets at cap rates that work for Getty with tenants that we like and we want to continue to grow with.
And where do you see the greatest growth potential for Getty Realty in the second half of this year?
Sure, it may be a little bit more of the same. So we continue to like our four sectors. Again, starting with that broader convenience and automotive retail theme. These are essential e-commerce resistant businesses. Our tenants generally are performing quite well. As you would expect, they're taking steps to make sure that their business remains profitable, that they continue to do the right things for their people. But as they think about growth and they deal with the current rate environment, I think as we look at the back half of the year and we get a little bit more clarity into where interest rates are headed, we think the market will continue to free up and there'll be opportunities for Getty to invest with both existing tenants and new business for us as well.
And is there a particular project or initiative currently underway at Getty that you're especially excited about in terms of its ability to generate growth and enhance shareholder value?
Yeah, so there's two initiatives, and they really started last year and they're still continuing today. Number one is we've really repositioned our staff. So we've grown our acquisitions and investment area to the point where it's now more than a third of our employees. And that starts with originations and sourcing all the way through analytics and underwriting, and also folks to help us close those transactions. So we've really grown those areas within the company. We've been able to promote several people internally to fill those roles. So we're thrilled to be able to reward our high-performing employees with those positions. So that's probably the first thing that I'd point out. The second is we're probably halfway through, or maybe a little less than halfway through, our overall technology implementation. So we certainly expect that to create some efficiencies for Getty. We expect that to enhance some of our underwriting capabilities and business analytics. So when we finish, probably in early 2025, we certainly expect to see some benefits both in our day-to-day business as well as on our investments platform.